Very good afternoon to you. You're with Lunch Primetime News on News First. I'm Saturanga Hapuarachi. Before we go into the stories in detail, let's take a look at the headlines. Former Minister Basil Rajapaksa further remanded. Former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa interrogated by the FCID. Demonstrations in several parts of the country demanding that the suspects of the rape and murder of a schoolgirl in Punkuduthip be punished. On to those stories in detail. Former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa is currently being interrogated by the Financial Crimes Investigation Division. Gotabaya Rajapaksa was summoned to the FCID this morning to record a statement on alleged financial irregularities carried out at the Lanka Hospitals PLC. Meanwhile, parliamentarian Vimal Veeravansa is being interrogated by the Criminal Investigations Department. The MP was summoned before the CID to record a statement pertaining to the alleged forged passport and national identity card registered under his wife Sashi Veeravansa. The CID informed court recently that investigations have revealed that Sashi Veeravansa's passport and NIC were forged.
I have no idea as to why they have called me. These days we spend most of our time with the FCID, police, courts and with lawyers. However, I don't know the reason they have summoned me to the commission. We are ready to answer the questions they pose to us. If we are afraid, we will not engage in politics.
Meanwhile, former monitoring MP Sajindi Vasugunawardena was once again produced before the Fourth Magistrate Court today. On to one of our headline-making stories. Former Minister MP Basil Rajapaksa has been further remanded till the 27th of this month. The former minister was remanded after he was produced before the Kaduwela Magistrates Court today. MP Basil Rajapaksa was arrested and later remanded on charges of financial irregularities in the Divi Naguma department. Still on local news, President Maithripala Sirisena says a new parliament will be elected come September. The Run Bhumi Rally for Unity, which is travelling across the island, bringing hearts together brick by brick, is to travel to Arachikattua today. Today's leg of the journey commenced in Puttlam this morning.
The Run Bhumi Rally, which aims to spread national unity and reconciliation, was given a warm welcome by the people of Puttlam this morning. The ceremony was held under the auspices of State Minister of Youth Affairs, Niroshan Pereira. A group of Sri Lankans with African origins residing in a Tirabadi area in Puttlam presented a tribal dance, adding colour to the event.
I would first like to congratulate Sirasa, who together with Sri Lanka youth are aiming to spread the message of unity and reconciliation by travelling to 1,500 villages and towns in each district. We know that this Ranbhoomi rally hopes to bring everyone together in order to strengthen the country and bring about development as well as instill good governance. We know that throughout our history there were forces who worked against such development and instead tried to create disharmony and conflict within our communities. We know how they tried to destroy the country.
අපි සියලු දෙනාම දන්නවා. මේ පුත්තලම පැවැත්විච්ච දනමුතු සායනය තමයි අපි පවත්වලා තියෙන දනමුතු සායන 10 අතරින් වැඩි.
Among the 10 Danamutu Sayanas that were conducted, the Puttalam area saw the most number of participants. Therefore, the Newsfirst team is very familiar with Puttalam. We know that we will be able to conclude this task successfully.
අවස්ථා කීපයකදී මේ කටයුතු කරලා තියෙන නිසා මේ කටයුත්ත අපි දන්නවා ඉතාමත් සාර්ථක මට්ටමින් අවසන් කරන්නට අපිට හැකියාව ලැබිලා තියෙනවා.
The people of Puttalam ceremonially gifted the brick with the name of Puttalam engraved on it as a symbol of their commitment to unity and development. The town of Puttalam was the 37th town visited by the Ranbhoomi rally.
Today is day 13 of the Ranbhoomi Rally for Unity. The Ranbhoomi Rally for Unity, carrying the message of coexistence and harmony amongst communities, jointly organized by MTV Newsfirst, the National Youth Services Council and Colombo Port City, is on its way to Madurankuliya. We now join Newsfirst Siddharth Kotian. Sid?
A very good afternoon. I'm here in Madurankuliya, where we're witnessing a cultural event that is put on by the local community. Now, this is a great thing about the Ranbhoomi Rally for Unity, is we basically roll up to these towns, but it's the community that does most of the organizing. It's the community's leaders and their religious leaders who speak to the audience about national unity. This whole concept of everyone being equal, everybody having the same rights, and the need to fight for each other's liberty. That is at the heart of this message of the Ranbhoomi Rally for Unity. It's for me, it's for him, it's for everyone here, but no one owns it. It belongs to the community. For Newsfirst, I'm Sid Kotin.
Several commemorative ceremonies to mark the 6th Ranaviru Remembrance, organized by various political parties together with activists, were held in Colombo.
A Ranaviru commemoration ceremony organized by the Jathika Helorme was held opposite the Independence Square yesterday. Members of the Mahasangha and party activists were present for the occasion.
With the end of terrorism in the country, with its defeat, we established a political pledge, and in 2005 we created a political leadership for that political pledge. This meant that this was the opportunity for the entire country to rally together for the journey of defeating terrorism. We all have a responsibility to make this country the pride of the Indian Ocean without leaving any room for any racial discrimination. The brave soldiers of our nation gave their lives not only for the unity of this country, but also to eradicate torture from it. It is because of these sentiments that all of us here are able to stand up on our own feet. We should not forget that we should remember these people not only for 1 or 2 years, they should be remembered for the next hundreds and thousands of years to come.
Families of the war heroes who sacrificed their lives for this nation were also in attendance at the event. A special pirith to bless the fallen war heroes was conducted by the Mahasangha. Meanwhile, a silent protest organized by the Navasama Samaja party was held yesterday. The protest was organized to remember the fallen war heroes, to find those who went missing, and to call for the release of political prisoners. A group including party activists were present for the protest, which was held opposite the Fort Railway Station.
Demonstrations were staged in several parts of the country today, demanding that the suspects connected to the rape and murder of a schoolgirl in Punkoduthi area in Jaffna be punished. While several demonstrations, including a Hartal, were staged in the Jaffna area, demonstrations were also staged in the Putlam, Mana and Vaunia areas.
A group of students of the Madhumi Amman Tamil School in the 3rd Mile Post area in Trincomalee staged a demonstration demanding that swift measures be taken to punish the suspects connected to the rape and murder of a schoolgirl in the Punkuruthi area in Jaffna. A demonstration staged by a group of women was held in the Putlam town. Meanwhile, the 9th suspect in the rape and murder was arrested in Vellavatha. Police media spokesperson S.P. Ruwan Gunasekara said that the suspect had fled to Colombo following the murder. The other 8 suspects who were arrested previously are in remand custody. The body of the 17-year-old girl who was allegedly gang raped was found in the Punkuruthi area last Wednesday.
The following report is on an incident that transpired in a housing scheme, Sirisara Uyana.
It has been only 8 months since the housing scheme consisting of 730 houses was bestowed to the public. This housing scheme, which was constructed by the Urban Development Authority under the directive of the Ministry of Urban Development, was constructed for low-income earners residing within the Colombo municipal limits. These houses were bestowed to the public after statements by high-ranking officials at the time on the promise that the houses have been built with superior facilities with the aim of eradicating lying rooms and slums within the Colombo city limits. However, the residents point out that these houses, which were provided as a solution to put a stop to the spread of mosquitoes, flies, contagious diseases and proper disposal of garbage, does not even possess a systematic procedure to dispose of garbage within the housing scheme. Even the lift of the housing scheme is out of order. The residents point out that they tend to feel that they continue to live in slums as the sewage pit at the housing scheme is flooding.
Not even a year has passed by. The sewage pits are overflowing. We cannot even prepare meals in our houses.
We cannot stay in our houses. Even our children cannot bear the smell. When we go to the municipal council to complain on the matter, they say that they have no involvement. It is the same with the Urban Development Authority. Our houses have cracked.
A driver of a bus attached to the Sri Lanka transport board, which is travelling from Kandy to Padiyapalala, has been assaulted by a conductor of a private bus.
The driver of the SLTB bus, which had travelled from Kandy to Padiyapalala, had been attacked by a conductor of a private bus in the Kuil in the area with a club. According to the police, the assault was the result of a heated argument during the journey. The driver who was assaulted is currently receiving treatment at the Vimarasan Divisional Hospital.
With incidents like this, it is difficult to carry out the bus service. This has become a major issue for us. At a time when employees got tense and attempt to refrain from services, we as the administration keep the bus services functioning through means of extensive discussions.
SLTB workers who are angered by the incident have parked their buses across the road close to the Hangurankeda bus stop. According to our correspondent, the conductor who had assaulted the SLTB bus driver had run out of the bus following the assault. Thereafter, with the intervention of the police, the bus in question was released. The conductor of the private bus is yet to be taken into custody.
Minister of Sports and Tourism Navin Disanayake says that the country is still unable to address the problem of unemployment within the country. He made this statement at the graduation ceremony of the Sri Lanka Institute of Tourism and Hotel Management that was held in Colombo yesterday.
I tell to myself, I strive to be a good public servant. I strive to be a good politician. But am I really a job agent? I am not a job agent. But that is the role that society has placed me in for Monday. Out of this 80% that want jobs from me, about 90% have A-level qualifications. So this, I fear, is a big crisis we have in this country. Because we have qualified youth who cannot obtain gainful employment because our economy is not geared to do that, unfortunately.
More than 130 graduates were presented undergraduate and diploma level certificates in tourism and management. Special awards were also presented for graduates in 2013 to 2014.
A major surgery was undertaken at the Karapiti Teaching Hospital yesterday to separate conjoined twins. Unfortunately, one of the twins did not survive the surgery. The conjoined twins were born at the Mahamudra Hospital on the 11th of March. Their mother is a 30-year-old woman from the Kurunduwatta area in Akmimana. The father, 36-year-old AP Krishanta, has 3 children. While one of the twins passed away during the surgery, doctors say that they are hopeful the other twin will recover well. Our reporter says the infant is on respiratory support at the ICU of the hospital. And in sports news, the third 4-day match between Sri Lanka A team and Pakistan A commenced at the Rangiri Dambul International Cricket Stadium today. Winning the toss, Pakistan A captain Fawad Alam opted to field first. Sri Lanka A's opening pair of Udara Jayasundara and Dhananjay De Silva did not last long as Udara Jayasundara was dismissed for 10 runs. Dhananjay fell shortly afterwards for 13. The first 2 games of the 3-match series ended in draws. Well, with that, we conclude this edition of Lunch Primetime News on News First. For everyone here at News First, I'm Chaturanga Hapuarachi. Have a productive day ahead.